They
baseball,
defeated the Devils
franchise,
7-4.
dynasty, whatever you want to call it.
The Gators put up
I have played a few
16
of these
hits on the
games
day
already.
as they dismantled
I've
the
simulated,
Tigers
I want to say, one of them.
13-5.
I got
The
my
Conquerors
teeth
allowed
kicked in
only
versus
5
Ohio
hits in the
State
game
for 2
as
of the
they
games.
bested the Huskies
They were close for
4-3.
the first 7 innings.
The Longhorns put together 10 total hits as they cruised to the win against
so the
the
first
Irish
game versus Ohio
7-0.
State, Minnesota
The Cardinals
actually
were winners
was
over
in
the
it
Cardinals
and playing very well.
2-1.
And then Will
The
Sandy,
Ducks
the
knocked
pitcher
out
for
12
Ohio
hits as a
State,
team
came
as
in,
they nabbed the win
and I
against
kid you
the
not,
Sooners
hit a 3-run
6-5.
bomb, which
The
blew
win was
the
their 5th
doors
straight
off
as a
the
team.
frickin' game. I mean, it was
The
4-3 at
Bruins
the time.
got 12 hits in this one as they took down the
It was
Cardinals
just disappointing
11-10.
around.
The Eagles combined to allow
I was gonna
only
say
4
disappointing
hits
again,
as
but
they toppled
a
the
disaster is what I
Tacos
really want to
6-0.
Ohio State
Thanks
took
for
it to us
tuning
in
in
game
today.
2.
We'll be
were able to
back
get a
here
little bit of
tomorrow
revenge in game
and all
3 just
season
so we
long.
didn't get the sweep. And then Wisconsin, in a close game, beat us 2-1 in the first game, and then we blew the doors off of them. McFarland had a really bad game, 4 strikeouts, and only 2 2/3 pitched, sorry. This next game is against Wisconsin, and then we go home, finally, for Michigan, as we've been on the road the entire start of the season, and then we face Ohio State again. And then we have to go face Oregon State, Arizona State, Louisiana State, LSU, as you may know them, Tennessee, the great school of Peyton Manning. And then Mississippi State, Tennessee again, more Michigan, Illinois, Texas, Longhorns, Purdue, Arkansas, Stanford, Arizona, and Boston College. So pretty good outlook for our team so far to look at the standings. So the Wildcats are 6-0. You get the Razorbacks at 4-2, the Beavers at 4-2, Boilermakers 2-3, and the Sun Devils winless so far. Arizona State Sun Devils, I should say, because Arizona is doing really well. The Wildcats. And you get the Commodores, the Gators, the Eagles, Huskies, and Tigers, Tar Heels, Cardinals, Longhorns, Irish, and Tigers again. One thing while doing this, it amazed me of how many schools use the color orange. It's just bizarre. I know it's always different shades of orange, but definitely orange nonetheless. So CPU is not able to do trade in here. I'm not able to be fired. General managers are not. That way it stays about as realistic as possible for college players. If you want to take a look at some of the rosters, I can do that, certainly. As you see, all these kids are within college age. Wisconsin, same story. You'll get the oddity that's a little bit older, but I'm assuming that's because realistically you're going to get a Brandon Whedon situation where you do get a college player who's a little bit older, but most of these kids still within college age. I don't know how many years I'm going to do. Obviously, there's still going to be a draft, and that would be a little bit different, weird for college baseball, but still pretty interesting. Game 3, the rubber match, Wisconsin versus Minnesota. Minnesota can't wait to go home and face their rival Michigan, but they got to take care of some business first on the road at Shippett Stadium. I kept the stadium small for most of the schools. Texas, I have them playing at the new Texas Rangers ballpark just because I wanted to see it. I haven't got to see it a lot. I do have a Twins franchise that I do. I play on my own time, which is great. I love doing it, but I just don't get to see Texas Stadium a ton. Make some changes here to the lineup. Get some players who are getting a little bit gassed, so that happens. We've been on the road, traveling, don't get to see the fam. And I don't have designated hitters on at all. I don't know how realistic that is for college ball, but I figured might as well make an effort to make it semi-realistic at least. Reed Detmers had a very good performance until he had that 3-run home run allowed from Will Sandy. And then he was pretty much pulled not too long after that in his first game. He is our ace. He did go 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, had 3 Ks. Our opposing pitcher is Slade Ciccone. 6 ERA, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 walk, 6 Ks in a losing effort as well. So it should be interesting to see how Minnesota fares against Wisconsin here in Game 3. It seemed like whatever we did in Game 2, I know I didn't get to broadcast that one, but it just worked.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Glory and the Badgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next.
Ooh.
Number 10 gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Lucas Dunn. He will lead this one off today.
Matchup number 17. The first pitch, he swings at it. It's a believer of the right field side of that field. Hot. Probably should have looked at the first couple pitches. I wanted to get out ahead of the pitcher and see if he could catch him. He's trying to get over his head. Boston College in Arizona.
So stepping in, Tim Gordon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Boston College does have a 1-0 lead though. Tim Bordner.
Now the pitch.
And shortstop today. That's an easy pitch.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. And a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Hey, thanks, Matty. And you know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. And they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane on a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Strike ball, 2-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening.
The ball isn't going to be trying to come back into the field to play, obviously, it's back to the defensive side, but I think I'm a decent enough pitcher.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
I didn't move the cursor at all. I got kind of right down the middle.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to
3 up, 3 down for Minnesota, and here comes Wisconsin. The Badgers, Lala, Terrell, and Toro up first for the red and white.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Muller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
Hold on, that now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Popped him up. Johnson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis Torres.
Now batting, Luis Torres, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Pitch coming, here it is.
possibly.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Good pass to Folks back.
Oh, what a crazy AB right there, Dero. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, I can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Steal. Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, he's certainly doing it.
I'll change the settings now.
Swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Jenkins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
The bottom of the zone today.
And he takes strike 2. At second with 2 down. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close.
I'll be right back. I got to change the settings.
Pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding into the box, Zach Britton. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Metzger took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way.
Oh, there
Slap
you go.
hard the opposite way.
Placed it
And
the other
that's
way.
into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hiroki Johnson getting his first start.
The 0-1 delivery.
Oh,
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Ready with another 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Alex Benavides, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. But to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Set to get his day started, Raymond Gill, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him.
How does the umpire make that call? He's not even looking.
The right fielder, Jay Rivera.
Standing in now,
Gabe
Rivera. There goes the runner. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Curveball just about rung him up, but
I thought
it's
that'd
to
get him
2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Got him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch.
There we go.
And missed. He got
Finished
him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are.
Sorry about the breathing. I'm working on an old microphone. One of those like corded PS4 ones. No fun.
At the plate now, Anthony Vila, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
All right, how well can you hear me?
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
There we go. Much
this
better.
Guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Adrian Castillo is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
No, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him, 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
And it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Jared Pollard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's the first out.
Batting 9.
Digging
Testing
in,
1, 2, 3.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Now batter.
At the plate, Lucas Ncaa. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is taken outside for ball one.
There we go.
High drive, left
Get out.
field and
Get
deep.
out.
And
yeah, buddy.
goodbye. This one ain't coming
That,
back.
my friends, is a Golden Gophers home run.
A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
The batter.
Now time granted here at the plate is.
There we go, the first Golden Gophers home run
Into
of
the box
the
now,
series.
Tim Borden. As he'll take a look at ball one.
And a miss.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Right side.
And base hit.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And there's
Golden
probably
Gophers finally
no
on the
happier
board.
person
Tim Borden
in the
gets his
ballpark.
first hit of the year.
Tim Borden has just
I love how it
collected
says
his
MLB
first
Network on the
hit
top.
in
I
the
didn't
big
change it.
leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy
Hey,
case.
we got that call, though.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head.
Oh, go, go, go,
he's
go, go,
on
go,
top of
go,
the
go,
world.
go.
And this one's
Slide,
in the
baby.
dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the
He's
throw.
safe.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
2-1 Badgers. Top of the third, 2 out, 1 on. In scoring position, and he grounds out. Are you
Scooped up.
kidding me? I was ahead of that one. Got the end of the bat.
And the side is retired.
But Lucas Dunn goes yard for the Gophers.
Not before they're able to at least
Boom.
get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Wisconsin is out in front 2-1. So coming to the plate, Jordan Lawler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. 0-1 the count.
Catchy song though.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Funny thing though is I live like 50 feet away from Minnesota
Fouled
State
off.
University in Mankato. But I'm still a massive Gopher fan for
0-2
everything
once more.
that's not hockey. Their hockey team is
I love a
frustrating me a lot over the
well-executed
years.
changeup,
And
especially one down in the zone.
just like,
The only
I don't agree with their
problem throwing
coach,
in
I
that
don't agree with his
situation,
philosophy,
you leave that
and so
belt
I'm just like,
high
you know what?
or miss your spot just
I'll
a hair,
cheer for the
you're gonna
Mavericks
have
and hockey.
problems.
Because that's the only
And
time
the
that they actually
off-balance
play each
throw
other.
gets him.
Is in
Nice
hockey.
play for
Not
the out.
baseball, not football. Nothing else, just hockey.
So striding forward now, Luis Torrey. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. He's got it. And
Got him.
that's the second out.
Now batter.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Torrin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Pitcher's still
Strike
throwing
one
heat.
to start the
97 miles
at-bat.
per hour.
Wind up and the 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound.
Oh, come
No
on.
chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay
It
on the
always
mound.
frustrates me at baseball
this
games
is
when you
certainly
see the
something
entire
you never want to
front
see.
row
Perhaps the
just
silver
empty.
lining here, if there is
It's like-
one, is that got him in.
What I would kill to even sit
Diving
front row
try,
like
but
that
it's
at
through
a
into the
big league
outfield.
baseball game.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
But speaking of my location in Mankato, Minnesota, ironically, we have a Northwoods League team called the Mankato Moondogs. And I'm a huge fan. I have a podcast called the Moondog Mound Podcast. And I have a custom mug made by Dugout Mugs. And they're amazing. It's literally made out of the barrel of a bat, and it's a beer mug. Fantastic idea. Well executed. Looks good. The logo's burnt into the
box
wood.
now. Zach
You could not ask for
comes into
anything
this
better.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground and,
And
right
honestly,
at the shift
Dugout
of
Mugs
infield.
doesn't even pay me. They don't.
And they'll flip it
I
to
just love the
pitcher
product.
covering for
We
the
got
out.
2 shot glasses recently from Dugout Mugs. It is
Digging
a
in
top
for
of
his
the
second
notch
at-bat.
company.
Ben
They send
Metzger.
shipping
He reached
info
on a
right
single
away.
in
I
his
mean, you would
first
expect it, but with some of those things, you get hesitant,
And the
especially
pitch.
with the amount of money they're asking you to spend
And he gets
on
him
some
to
of their
pop it
items,
up on the right
especially when
side
you get
of
them
the
all
infield.
customized,
And he'll put this
get the
away
extra
for the
lettering on
second
there
out.
like I paid for. I think my total came out
Now
to
back.
Coming to the plate
$70
now,
bucks.
Hiroki Johnson. He
and the
got
shipping's
called out
free.
on
The
strikes
shipping's
his last
perfectly
time
free
through.
Yeah, in
when you get
today's
an
game,
order of that
certainly
size.
don't get
But
completely
the only
reprimanded
issue
for too many
is
strikeouts.
you get a
but
little bit
no
nervous
one
when
likes
you
to
dump
go
a little
down
bit of cash
looking.
down like
Expect him
that.
to be a little bit more aggressive at
Oh,
the
well.
dish this AB.
Well
Into
worth
the
it.
windup,
My
here
wife
comes
was
the
very
0-1.
hesitant as well. She's like,
Fouled
honey, how much
away.
did you spend on that thing? And I said, $20. And she sees how much I use. I use it for water, for beer. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But they messaged me with a
Gill
promotion
has
that they
ruined
had going
foul
on,
territory,
where if you buy
and that
any
retires
MLB
the
team
side.
shot glass,
So they're held in
all you
check
pay
here
for
this
is the
half
shipping,
of the-
since you're not having to pay, the $70. You just pay the shipping. So
Striding
we
in
got
once
2
again,
shot glasses
Gabe
sent to us
Rivera.
with the
He'll
Minnesota
bounce
Twins
back
logos
after
on them.
striking out his last
And
time up.
top notch, I
And
must
a
say.
ball,
They
1-0.
look amazing. They hold up well. You can't deep soak them.
Ball
Like you have to
two.
just like rinse and brush, but oh well. Small feats for being able to drink out of wood, I
3-0
suppose.
now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to
Now to
see
get
how
back to the
aggressive
game,
he is
we
in the
got our
zone
pitcher
with a
missing the zone a
3-ball
little
count.
bit here. 3-0 count. Just trying to nibble around a little bit.
And that
If I
misses
want
for
the batter,
ball
I'm not
4. The
overly
leadoff
concerned.
walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Hope for a double play
Coming to
here.
the plate
Anthony
now,
Villar, he struck out in
Anthony
the second.
Vila
Shortstop.
I love Ship-It Stadium. I love that.
from the stretch.
Those walking trails right there.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to see
So
the
most
hitter
of
been
these
a little
teams,
bit
I
more
think I
aggressive
might have
in that
mentioned this
situation.
earlier, but
Usually
most
when
of
a
the
pitcher goes
teams
4
are
balls
playing
in a row,
in
that next
minor
pitch you
league
could get
stadiums,
super greedy right
except
down the middle.
for I want to say Texas. Texas is playing in the new Ranger Stadium.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. In now.
It's amazing with the XFL folding the way they did. I'm wondering what they're going to do with Old Texas Ranger Stadium, because you just did that huge remodel to it. Spent, I think it was like $1.3 million or whatever it was to redo Texas Stadium. And just like that, it's over.
You can see he just didn't get on top of the ball
obviously due to the pandemic, but it is bizarre.
That usually happens when you try to rush yourself a little too much.
Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 the count. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out.
And a strikeout. Like I said, wasn't concerned when I got that runner on first. We were able to get out of that with ease. Minnesota being out-hit and outscored so far after 4. It is 2-1 Badgers in the rubber match between the Gophers and their eastern rival.
Leading off the inning, Alex Benavides. And they'll need him to get something going here. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase.
Damn.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jared Pollard.
Jared Pollard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he lays off the breaking
Making
ball
it easy for me now.
Ahead to 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Fighting it off. Oh.
And he lets him
there
off
we go.
the
That's a walk
there,
on a
as
wild
this is
pitch,
close
nonetheless.
for ball 4.
I'll take that.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And here comes the pitcher. Do we play a little bit of small ball here is the question.
Steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
Ready once again, Lucas Dunn. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
0-1 for count. Nope, that's one.
2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Base hit.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Don't send him.
And they're going to hold.
If you guys have seen my Minecraft video, my wife made a city with a little bit of my help. She's done most of it. It's a Minecraft city, and it has 2 football stadiums, 1 hockey arena, and I now just added a baseball stadium, a minor league baseball stadium.
Stepping in now, Tim Horton.
No one's in particular, just one that I thought would look pretty cool.
And that's
There we
gonna
go,
fall
base
for
hit,
a
and
base
the
hit.
Gophers
And they'll
are
tie the ball
on the
game as the run
board
scores,
again.
evening things at 2.
Tie ball game.
The right fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, Danny Orr.
Oh, there we go.
He grooves the fastball
Get
there.
out.
This is hit high and deep out to straightaway
There we
center
go.
field. And
Get
that ball
two in,
gets
two in,
down
two
out
in.
near
Come
the
on,
wall.
come
It
home,
should
come
be
home.
extra bases. And the runner will
There
score
we
from
go.
second. Throw won't get him.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
In now, Zach Britton. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
We're on a roll now, boys.
Into the box, Ben Metzger. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the
Just
plate.
missed on that
He's
one.
working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
That's the thing I love about baseball. It can change on a dime. All you need is one inning.
Comes set and the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Minnesota is out in front here, 5-2. Digging in once again, Jordan Lawler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Britton moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now back. Second
ready for another shot now. Luis Torrey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
I mistimed that one, guys.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they
Wisconsin now gets a triple. Wow, 1 out.
Thinking he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
To the plate now, Alex Torren. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, look at that stuff.
Oh, no, I thought he was coming
play at
home.
the plate. So striding in, Tony Jenkins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Here comes the first pitch.
Hopefully we can get a double play here. I honestly thought he was coming home.
Ready with the 0-1.
I'm like, they'd be dumb
And he
and
gets him to
easy,
swing
but I
through
thought he was
that
coming
one.
home.
He's in control, 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Oh, no.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, delivers a hard hit line drive.
Oh my God. I left that over the middle of the plate.
This will kick up against the wall now.
Tie ball game.
And both runners are in to score on a clutch at bat that time as we are tied at 5.
Now batting, the right fielder.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he struck him out.
Got him.
Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the
from all
first
the
pitch.
Ohio State games where I got
A ball
blocked.
and no strikes. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The set and the 1-2 gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied 5-5. Digging in, Hiroki Johnson.
For the Glory, the catcher, Hiroki Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hiroki Johnson up to that for the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Wind up and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
My wife and son have to get up and got the in-laws coming over for early Easter since tomorrow's weather is going to be terrible. It's going to be about 35 and snowing here in Mankato, Minnesota. But
so he ran
on the upside, it is 60 degrees today, so we fully take that 25 degree sharp dip and then get some precipitation. Thought we'd get out to some parks, walk some trails, and social distance ourselves from other humans.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep
At the very least,
attacking
I
the zone. He
might
wants
just
a
super
quick
sim
inning,
this,
so
so that
he
way we
won't be
have
nibbling.
a final score. Oh my
in the air
goodness.
out to center field.
If I'm going to be doing streaming, it's probably going to be later at night.
Is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
I'm honestly not too familiar with how this will go, so probably
Into the
stream
box,
it and put it up.
Jared Pollard, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
I'm a big proponent of simming about 1 game every 3.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
So like if you got 2 games down, probably sim the 3rd one if you've won both of them. Or if you sim the first game, then you can make it interesting for yourself. Like if you lost the first one, let's say, because I lost the first game to Wisconsin in this series, then you win the next one, then you got the rubber match. Not going to do it every time, but
Adrian Castillo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. Dunn is right there, 1 down. Freddie Zamora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Zamora has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield. And high in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
a solo shot. Well, at least Super Sim it here.
Now back. Your attention, please.
Change pitches finally go to Loman. He gets it over to Stolen Base. Strikeout. There we go. 2 outs. And a 2-run shot makes it a 3-run game. A single, a double, a walk, and then a K finally. Loman now at bat. Oliver Drake comes in for Wisconsin. We pinch hit with Levi Usher. I'll actually play this at bat just to see. Levi Usher is one of our best contact hitters. There we go, Levi Usher, the pinch hit. Oh my heavens. That's his second dinger of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Levi Usher.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching.
Oh my God.
None applause.
There we go. A solo homer for Metzinger.
Pinch hitter. Just it.
But not enough as Wisconsin takes the rubber match versus Minnesota. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. I gotta go celebrate Easter. God bless.